both legs up, soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Pressing your low back into the floor. Maybe roll out the ankles or squish your toes. Crossing our right knee over left. We'll bend the knees. Reaching the hands up for the feet like you were going to grab handlebars. Coming into shoelace. Gently relaxing the shoulders back down, pulling the feet and the knees in a little closer to the body. And keeping our tailbone down. Releasing the feet, letting them come all the way back up overhead. Switching the crossing, left knee on top of right. Reaching up for the feet. Gently relaxing back down. Breathe into your hips. Releasing the feet, both legs come up overhead. This time flexing the feet as much as you can. Pointing the toes as much as you can. Bringing the knees into the chest. Rocking ourselves all the way up to a seat, a pike position. Pressing the sits bones down, lifting up through the top of our head, feeling our spine extend. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, hinge forward, reach for the feet. Start off easy, push yourself too much. Reaching our right hand over to the inside of our left foot. You can also use your strap if you'd like. We're going to inhale that left arm all the way up and back, letting this left leg lift up. Again, you can use a strap. Try not to relax too much into your back arm. Slowly letting that left arm slide down, coming all the way to your back. Sole of the foot up towards the ceiling. Switching the strap or the grabbing of your foot over to the left hand. We're going to roll over onto our right hip. You can prop the head up in your hand. Still extending that left leg up to the ceiling. Getting a little bit of a side hip stretch. Down to our back, keeping the sole of the foot up. You can release the grab, gently rocking yourself all the way up, bringing the legs back into your bike. Inhale up again. Exhale, fold forward. Pelvis tilting down, chest lifting. Left hand comes inside our right foot or just strapped to the right foot. Gently inhaling that right arm all the way up and back to the floor. Right leg lifts up. Sit up tall. Try to keep the feet flexed. So letting that right arm slide all the way back, lowering down to the floor. Keeping that right leg up. Switching to your right hand, either with your strap or grabbing the foot. Rolling over onto our left hip this time. Again, you can prop up the head. Right foot up towards the ceiling. Balance breath. grabbing of the foot and rocking yourself all the way back up to a pike. One more time, we'll inhale up. Exhale, fold forward, just a normal pike this time. Across the ankles, rolling forward to our hands and knees, into our tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips over the knees. Start with a couple rounds of cat-cow, waking up your spine, constantly pushing into the floor, creating that lift or that round in the back. Body roll, feel free. Take a couple more rounds. I broke my hair, that's why I had to rub it. All the way back, take your child's pose, stretching through the arms. Shifting our hips forward, all the way to the top of the mat. Up dog, wrist under the shoulders, and letting our belly lengthen. Maybe bending the knees, bringing them in. If you want to tilt the head back a little bit, that's fine. Try not to crane your neck. Coming back up to our tabletop position. Keeping the hips where they are, we're going to walk the arms forward, slowly lowering the chest, coming into our puppy. Pressing the hands and the forearms down. Breathing into the tops of the arms. Walking the hands all the way back into our tabletop. We're going to bring the toes together, walk the knees out wide. This time shifting back into a wide child's pose. Trying to keep the toes touching. Tabletop position, we'll bring the knees back in, coming all the way up to your knees for your kneeling position. We're going to start by bringing our right foot forward, knee over the ankle. You can walk that left knee back a little bit if you'd like. Lifting the chest, letting the hips press down. Straightening the right leg, shifting back into a half split. You bring your hands to the floor or your blocks, keeping your back straight, toes pointing up. Shifting forward, back up into your low lunge. We're going to inhale the arms up, sweeping our left arm all the way down, reaching for the heel. You can walk that front foot out if you'd like to come into your extended camel. Reaching the right arm back. Sweeping our arms forward, coming back into our low lunge. This time we're going to pivot the knee, back your left knee, so that way the shin's facing the side. We've got this like weird side lunge. Inhaling arms out to a T, shifting forward. Bringing that right hand in front of your leg. We're going to reach through the legs. You can either keep your hands there or you can interlace the fingers kind of on top of the butt. You can use a strap. Gently straightening out that right leg, keeping your bind. Shifting forward, back up into our side lunge. This time we're going to straighten the right leg, turning the toes towards the side of the mat. So now you're facing the side, left knee's underneath you. Inhaling, right arm reaching down to the right leg, left arm up and over our ear. Big stretch through the left side, lots of extension. Sweep, inhaling all the way back up to center. This time we're sweeping our left hand all the way to the floor. Right arm reaching up and over the ear.
I know what that Fisher, we've had her
I knew it was going to get me.
years. All she wants to do is keep her job so she can keep making millions.
Election day's tomorrow. They're going to come in heavy.
There's absolutely no one like Dan Osborne.
Leaning into that left hand. You can lift that left foot up, shooting it back into your side plank. Or you can have there you go. Or you can grab the left foot with your right hand in front of you, kind of trying to straighten out the leg a little bit. Don't let the hips drop. Releasing the foot, bringing our left knee all the way back down to the mat. Inhaling back up to center. Exhale, we're going to fold forward, keeping our toes on the floor to start. So just hinging the upper body down, breathing into the inner thigh. Letting the toes turn up towards the ceiling, sitting all the way down to the floor so our left ankle's outside our left hip. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, we'll twist towards the right leg, hinging forward. Keeping the right arm down, opening up the left shoulder, reaching up and over the ear towards the foot. Try to keep that left hip mostly on the floor. It's naturally going to pop up a little bit. Closing that left shoulder back down, we're going to walk the hands all the way to the center. This time toes are still pointing up. Coming back up to our hands, we're going to shift forward back onto the knee. The toes will come to the floor. Walking the hands towards the back of the mat, pivoting the feet. So now we're facing the back. We'll bring the right knee down into our tabletop. Inhale, coming up. And we'll do the other side. So this time, left legs towards the back of the mat. Knee over the ankle. Inhaling, arms up high. Let the shoulders drop down out of your ears. Leg shifting our hips back into a half split. Long spine. Settling with your breath. Shifting forward again. This time as we come up, we're going to swing that right knee underneath us. Swinging the shin back. Now we're facing the side of the mat, but the left knee still forward. Arms out to a T, pushing towards the top of the mat into your side lunge. Sweeping the left arm down in front, reaching through the legs. Right hand can reach back for the fingertips or the shirt. Trying to press those hips towards the top of the mat. shifting the hips back, kind of half splitty. Bending the left knee, shifting forward, releasing the arms, coming back up to your warrior or your T arms. We're going to straighten the right leg, spinning the left toes in towards the side of the mat. So now we're facing the side into our gate. Inhaling up. Exhale, left hand to the left leg, right arm reaches up and over. Again, long extension. Press down into your knee and reach up through the right fingertips. Inhaling up to center. This time right hand drops all the way to the top of the mat. Left hand up and over the ear for your gate. Long stretch. Again, you can stay here, or you can lift that right foot up, coming into your side plank, or left hand can grab the right foot, kind of extending the leg straight out in front of you. Releasing the foot, bringing our right knee all the way back down to the floor. Inhaling up to center. Exhale, fold right down the middle, shift the hips back, keep the toes flat on the floor for now. Relax that inner thigh. Letting the left toes point up. Coming all the way down to a seat, so now our right ankle is outside our right hip, left leg is still wide. Inhaling arms up to center. Exhale, turning the chest towards the left leg, then hinging forward, reaching for the left foot. Try to keep your chest parallel to the leg. Keep that right hip pulling back. Left arm where it is, opening up the right shoulder, lifting, looking up underneath the right arm, hands reaching towards the toes. Inhale, coming all the way back up to center. We'll bring our hands to the floor, shifting forward, coming back into our gate pose. Walking the hands forward towards the top of the mat, pivoting the knee. Bring the left knee underneath us, shift back, take a little child's pose. You need to roll out your wrist. Coming back up to our tabletop position. We'll walk the knees back just a step or two, keeping our toes flat on the floor. Now we're going to do this twice, so if you can't do both feet at the same time, that's fine. We'll just do one at a time. Keeping the tops of the feet on the floor. Now, if you want, you can tuck one toe under so it's not as hard. Pressing into the hands and the tops of the feet. We're lifting the hips, coming up to our downward dog. Again, like I said, you can always keep one foot tucked, toes tucked under, so that way it's not so much on the top of your feet. Gently lowering all the way back down. Switch feet, do that. If not, pressing into the hands, coming up to the tops of the feet, hips shift back. Untouching both toes, coming into your normal down dog. Spread your fingers, pedal the heels, waking up the body. Walking the feet forward to meet our hands, coming into our forward fold. Let the top half of your body hang. Bend and straighten one knee at a time. Looking through the knees. Just breathe. Heel toeing the feet out about hip distance, bringing the heels to touch. So you're kind of like a V shape with the feet. We're going to bend the knees, coming all the way down, lift coming out to our tiptoes. So your heels should be touching. Trying to keep them underneath your sits bones. If you want to lift the arms up into your field goal, this is turkey. Balance on the toes. Bring both hands back down to the floor. Straightening the legs all the way back out to our forward fold. This time heel toeing the feet out about the distance of our mat, toes pointing out. Bend the knees, drop the hips into your malasana. Your hands can come to heart center or you can keep them by your side. Straighten the legs, heel toeing our feet back into center. Pressing into the feet, slowly rolling ourselves all the way up. Head up, rest. Into our salutations. We're going to do 3 A's and then we're going to do 2 moon salutations. You always forget those. Standing up nice and tall, pressing the feet down, top of the head lifting up, belly's in for a neutral spine position. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, hop or step back. Chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 1 breath, lots of extension. Next inhale, hop, step, walk, top of the mat, half lift. Exhale, fold. Press into the feet, rise up, big inhale, 7A. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, hop or step back, chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhale, down dog. Pressing into the floor, lifting our hips. Next inhale, hop, step, walk, top of the mat, half lift. Exhale, fold. Pressing into the feet, rise up, big inhale, 1 more A. And exhale, fold forward, letting it go. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, hop or step back, chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full breath. Hips high. Next inhale, hop, step, walk, top of the mat. Half lift. And exhale, fold. Press into the feet, rise up. Big inhale. And exhale, we'll drop the arms to the sides. Staying at the top of our mat, turning towards your left side. So you're facing the side of the mat. Into our moon salutations. Feet hip distance, standing up tall again. Inhaling, arms high. You can interlace the fingers, lift the palms up. You can just interlace the hands if you like. Bending over to the left side, pressing our right hip out. It's a little banana bend. Inhaling back up through center. Exhale, bending over to the right. Pressing the left hip out this time. Coming back up to center, we'll release the hands. Stepping our left foot all the way out. Bending the knees and the arms, coming into our goddess. Remember, knees and toes always go the same direction. Let the hips lower, still keeping them underneath you. Chest pulling through the shoulders. Straightening the arms and legs out to our star position. This time we're going to turn the left foot, straight 90 degrees. The right toes are going to face the top of the mat. Big inhale, lifting our belly. Exhale, hinging forward. Right hand to the mat, coming into our triangle. Again, you can put a block at the top if you like. Rolling that left side up towards the ceiling. Let the left hand come all the way towards the top of the mat, pivoting the back foot. So now both feet are facing the top into our pyramid. Flat back. Hold that right hip underneath you. Bending the right knee and the left knee, coming all the way down to your low lunge position. Inhaling, arms up. Next breath, we're going to bring both hands inside the right foot, pivoting the feet so we're facing the side into our side squat. You can lift the hands if you'd like, or you can keep them on the floor. Shifting all the way through center, over to the left side. Foot can be flat, or you can come up to the toes. I would recommend the toes. Bringing both hands towards the back of the mat, pivoting the feet again. Let that right knee drop all the way to the floor. Inhaling, arms up, low lunge, facing the back of the mat. Maybe reaching the arms back a little bit further than normal. Both hands back to the end of your mat. We'll tuck the right toes underneath, pressing into the feet, straightening out the legs. Shift your hips back into your pyramid. Both feet facing back, hips underneath us. Relax our toes. Spinning or rotating the right foot, so now the toes are facing the side. Left hand inside our left foot. Reach that right arm all the way up to the ceiling into your your triangle. Trying to keep the shoulder and the hip in the same plane. Inhale, coming all the way up to our star position, so toes pointing out, arms out to the sides. Bend the knees, lower the hips, arms come into your field goal for goddess. Now moving towards the back of your mat, we're going to step the right foot over to the left, all the way to the side. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, again, you can interlace the fingers if you like, bending over to the right. Up through center, bending over to the left. Back up to center, releasing the arms all the way down. Starting again, inhale, arms high. Interlacing the fingers, bending into the right. Inhaling up, bending to the left. Inhaling back up to center, stepping the right foot all the way out to the side. Bending the knees into your goddess, toes pointing out. Try to keep our chest lifted. Straightening the legs and the arms, coming into our star. Right toes will turn towards the side of our mat, left toes pointing back. Let that left arm drop all the way down to the floor, right arm up to the ceiling, triangle facing the back. Bringing that right hand towards your left foot, pivoting your back foot so both feet are facing back into our pyramid. Kind of pulling the hips under, inner thighs glued, keep everything square. Bending the left knee, Bringing our right knee all the way down to the floor into our low lunge. Inhaling, arms and chest up. Bringing both hands inside our left foot. Again, pivoting the feet, facing the side of our mat into your side squat. Your Skandasana. Trying to keep everything stacked on the left side. Shifting all the way over to the right side squat. Bringing the hands towards the top of the mat. We're pivoting the feet. Left knee lowers to the floor. Inhale, arms up, facing the top of the mat. Low lunge. Bring both hands down to the floor. Tuck your left toes underneath. Straightening both legs, lifting the knees, shifting back into our pyramid. Pivoting the left foot so the toes are pointing to the side, right toes are still forward. Keeping the right hand down, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling, coming into your triangle. All the way up to center to our star position. Keeping the toes out, arms long. Now inhale, big, pull your belly in. Exhale, bend the knees, coming into your goddess. Spread the fingers, again, pull the chest through. Coming back towards the top of the mat. Left foot comes to meet your right. Inhaling up. Exhale, bending into the left. Up through center. Over to the right. Inhaling back up through center. We'll release the arms. Turning back towards the top of the mat. We're going to do a couple balancing poses and then we'll do the other side. So starting in our mountain, feet. If you want to use the wall, again, you can. Blocks. Shifting our weight to our right foot, we're going to inhale, arms up, left knee's going to come up and in. Just a normal liberty, standing tall. Trying to bring the thigh parallel to the floor, so a nice flat surface. Gently hinging our upper body forward, maybe trying to hug that left knee in. As you come up, this time the left knee is going to come high into the chest. Releasing that left leg. We're going to let the left leg come behind us. Right hand's going to grab our left foot. Gently bending the left knee. Maybe letting that left hand touch the floor, or you can just bend the knee a little bit. All the way back up, knee up high. And gently lowering the left foot to the floor, switching over. Shift your weight to the left side, right knee comes up. Thigh parallel to the floor, belly button in. Slowly hinging our chest forward, maybe hugging the knee. Keep your hips parallel. Once you drop a hip, you'll get a little wobbly. Keeping the knee in tight. Inhale, coming up, bringing this right knee up with us. Nice and high into the body. Releasing the right leg, swinging it behind you. Left hand will grab the right foot. Gently bending the left knee. Again, maybe reaching for the floor. All the way back up to center, right knee up and in. Exhale, we'll lower that right foot to the floor. Sweeping the arms all the way around. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, plant your hands. Hop or step back, take a vinyasa. And breath, kind of your reset spot.
I'm a former Trump voter.
And walking the feet forward, back up to the top of the mat.
A loser.
Pressing into the feet, rolling yourself all the way
That was a
up.
hard one for me. That was a hard one for me. And,
All right, this time turning towards the right side of our mat. Gonna do the same thing. Maybe trying to move a little bit faster. Let me give this, and boom, there we go. All right, top of the mat, facing the other side. Inhaling, arms high. Interlace the fingers, bending over to the right side, or bending over in the right. Inhaling up, bending over to the left. Inhaling up through center, stepping the right foot all the way to the end of the mat, coming into your goddess, toes pointing out, arms bent. Straightening the legs and the arms into our star. Left toes turn towards the top of the mat, right foot's 90 degrees. Inhale, pulling in our belly. Exhale, let that left hand drop all the way to the floor, right arm up. And looking up at the right hand. Bringing the right hand towards the top of the mat, pivoting that back foot, coming into our pyramid facing the top. Bending the left knee, walking the right toes back, dropping the right knee down into your low lunge. Inhaling up. Next breath, we'll bring the hands inside the left foot. You can tuck the right toes underneath. Pivoting towards the side of the mat, side squat. Right toes are down, foot's flat. And trying to stack everything, toe, heel, sits bone. Shifting all the way over to the right side. Keeping your side squat. Both hands come towards the back of the mat, pivoting the feet. Drop that left knee down to the floor. Inhaling, arms up, low lunge. Both hands to the top of the mat, tuck the left toes underneath, straightening the legs, shift the hips back into pyramid. Turning the left foot 90 degrees, right hand will stay with the right foot. Reach that left arm up towards the ceiling, triangle, facing the back. All the way up to our star position, turning the toes out. And bend the knees, drop the hips, goddess pose. And relax the legs, don't let the thighs roll in on you. Stepping towards the back of the mat, left foot's gonna go to meet your right. Inhaling, arms high. Exhale, bending into the left. And up through center, bending over to the right. Back up to center, dropping the arms, making our way back. Inhale, arms up. Interlacing the fingers if you like, bending into the left. Let that right hip press out. Inhaling up to center, bending over to the right. Back up to center, release the hands, stepping towards the top of the mat. Left foot comes all the way out into your goddess. Knees bent, chest forward. Try to pull our belly button in. Straightening the arms and legs into our star. Right toes point towards the back of your mat. Left foot's 90 degrees. Inhale up tall. Exhale, let that right hand drop towards the right foot, left arm up to the sky into your triangle. Rolling that left hip back. really try to stack the left on top of right. Bringing that left hand towards the back of the mat, pivoting the feet into our pyramid, so facing back. Pull the left hip or right hip back, press that left one a little bit forward. Bending the right knee, letting that left knee drop all the way down to the floor. Inhaling, arms up, low lunge. Again, maybe reaching back a little farther than you normally would. And bringing both hands inside our right foot. Tuck your left toes under. Pivoting the feet towards the side of the mat. Side squat. Shifting over to the left. Both hands are going to come towards the top of the mat, pivoting the feet, dropping that right knee down to the floor. Inhaling, arms up, low lunge. Bringing the hands back down to the floor, top of the mat. We'll tuck the right toes underneath. Straightening the legs, shifting our hips back into our pyramid. Check in with your breath, make sure it's still even and calm. Keep the left toes where they are, spinning the right foot out so it's 90 degrees. Left hand on the left foot, reach that right arm up to the ceiling in a triangle. This time stacking that right hip, right shoulder. Keeping the tush under. Inhale, coming all the way up to our star, toes pointing out. Bend the knees, drop the hips, arms in goddess. Stepping towards the top of the mat, right foot to meet your left. And all the way back. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, bending into the right side. And up through center, bending over to the left side. Inhaling back up to center, we'll release the arms. Turning back towards the top of the mat. Inhaling high. Exhale, fold forward, plant the hands, hop or steps back. Vinyasa. Meeting our down dog, taking a couple of breaths. Again, if you need to pedal the heels, feel free. And we'll let that part of practice go. On the inhale, right leg's gonna reach up and back. Exhale, shifting forward, right shin's gonna come to the floor, staying upright for a moment into your pigeon. If you need to put a block underneath that right hip or roll up your blanket to support you. Right hand comes to the top of the mat. We're gonna reach that left arm all the way back, opening up the shoulder, bending the left knee. Maybe you reach the foot. If you wanna pull it in for mermaid, you can do that. Letting that left hand keep a hold of the left foot, left ankle. We're going to reach that right arm all the way back, facing chest facing the top of the mat. Right arm reaching back for your heavenly body. Releasing that left leg all the way down. Let your top half hinge forward, folding on down to your sleeping pigeon. Breathing into the right hip. Coming up to our hands. We're going to lift up just enough. We're bringing our right knee out to the right side, but we're coming down to the elbows this time. So half sphinx, half frog. Pressing the forearms and the hands down, keeping our chest up, Imagine trying to push the inner right thigh to the floor. Bring the hands a little wider, pressing into the hands, maybe straightening the arms into your half seal, half frog. Back down to the floor. We'll slide our right knee down to meet our left. Interlacing the hands on top of our tailbone. On your inhale, lifting the face, the chest, maybe lift the feet, reaching the knuckles back towards your heels, coming into snake, long body. Shoulders, tuck your toes, pressing yourself all the way back up to your downward dog. Let the hips shift back. Next inhale, left leg reaching up and back. Exhale, shifting forward, left shin to the floor again, staying upright for a moment. Blocker blanket under the left side. Left hand at the top, opening up that right shoulder, reaching back for the right leg. Maybe bend the leg, grab the foot or the ankle. Letting that right hand keep a hold of the right ankle. We'll reach that left arm back, turning towards the top of our mat. Down, let the chest fold forward. Soothing breath. Keeping your mind present, trying not to wander. To our hands, we'll tuck the right toes underneath, lifting up enough. The left knee's going to come out to the left side, lowering down to our elbows, coming into your half sphinx frog. Pushing the inside of that left thigh towards the floor, releasing your pigeon. Wider, pressing into the hands, maybe straighten the arms, half seal frog. Bending the elbows, coming all the way down to the floor. We'll slide the left knee down to meet our right. This time hands are going to reach back, keeping them at our sides. Inhale, lift the face, the chest. Lift your feet and your hands, coming into your locust. Stretching through the top of the head, lifting the feet. Breathe, even though we're on the belly. Gently lowering to the floor. Hands under the shoulders. We're pressing ourselves up to a tabletop. Walking the knees forward, coming all the way down to a seat. We'll bring both legs straight in front. Keeping our right leg down, we're going to take the left heel, bringing it all the way up into the right hip or onto your right thigh. If you need to put a block underneath the left side to hold that knee up, you can. Inhaling up. Exhale, fold forward, reach for the toes. Try to keep your body in the middle, not leaning over to the right. Slowly rolling yourself up, keeping your leg where it is. Maybe bring the hands behind you, walking all the way down to the back. Keeping that knee open on top. We're going to bend the right knee, bring the sole of the foot to the floor. So now we're scooting into our figure 4 position. Left ankle's on top of the right knee. Bringing that left knee in towards the body, interlacing the fingers around the shin. Straightening that right leg up towards the ceiling. Keeping your tailbones flat. Just pulling in the legs. Bending the right knee, bringing the foot all the way down to the floor. Keep your left ankle where it is. Rocking over to the right side, let the sole of the left foot come to the floor. Keep that left knee pointing up towards the ceiling. Good IT band stretch, chest towards the sky. Back up to center, bringing the sole of the left foot down to the floor, knees into the chest, rocking ourselves back up to a seat. Switching sides, our left leg is long, right heel or ankle up high onto our thigh. Keeping the left toes up, inhale, arms high. Exhale, hinge forward, reaching for the foot. Want to get snazzy and try to wrap that right arm behind the back for the foot, you can. It's a long ways, you don't have to try. Lifting the chest, coming back up, bringing the hands behind us, slowly walking all the way down to our back. Letting that right knee just fall to the floor. Sole of the left foot's going to come to the floor, bending our left knee in. So now we're in our figure 4, right ankle on top of the left knee. Bringing the left knee in towards the body, pulling the leg close. Extending the left leg all the way up. And flat back, legs pull in. Sole of the foot comes all the way back down to the floor. Rocking over to the left side. Sole of the right foot comes to the floor flat. Right knee's pointing up. Chest still towards the ceiling. Full breath into that right side. To center, we'll bring the sole of the right foot down, knees into the chest, rocking ourselves all the way back up to a seat. All right, coming into our boat position. If you need to use the blocks or your fingertips, you can. Long spine, sitting on the sits bones, lean back. Legs can be bent or straight. Squeezing the core, try not to let the back round. Chest, lowering all the way down to the floor. Soles of feet on the floor, hip distance. We're coming into our bridge. Pressing into the soles of the feet. Lift the hips high. Squeezing the glutes to lift the hips. Legs parallel. Belly button still pulled in even though we're lifting. Bring the knees into the chest for a little rock side to side. Just shake that out. Arms reach overhead, legs long, big stretch of the body. All right, relax into the floor. We're coming into our hollow body. So we're going to pull our belly button in towards our back, almost pressing it to the floor. It probably won't touch, but it might. We're going to lift the shoulders, keeping the arms overhead. Still feeling that engagement in the core, then lifting the feet up any amount. Nice hollow body. Next breath, left hand reaches up, right foot comes to center, doing scissor kicks. And lower back down, hollow body, keep that belly engaged. Right hand to the left foot, reaching up to center. And back down, hollow body. One more time each side. Left hand towards the right foot. And lowering hollow. One more time, right hand to the left foot. Gently lowering, holding your hollow body for one more moment. And let it go, relax to the floor. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat, wide, about the distance of your mat. Take a little windshield wiper of the knees, letting the knees fall over to the right or the left. You can sit for a moment, or you can do back and forth. Coming back to center. We're going to bring the knees into the chest, arms out to a T. Left knee stays in, right leg all the way to the floor. Roll over onto that right side, let the left leg come across. Take a big twist. Right, you can grab the thigh if you'd like. Coming back to center, knees in. Switching sides, so right knee in, left leg long to the floor, roll over to the left side, right leg comes across the body, trying to keep the chest pointing as much upward as you can, trying to keep our right shoulder heavy on the floor. Back to center. We'll extend both feet up towards the ceiling, maybe grabbing the toes. You don't have to have the legs all the way straight if that doesn't work for you. Let both feet fall wide into your straddle. Back up to center, switching the grabbing, so now our hands for the outside of the feet, bend the knees, coming down into our happy baby, keep that tailbone flat, breathe into your hips, relax your face, you can rock a little side to side if you want, releasing the feet, bringing the soles of the feet all the way back down to the floor, grab your block, pressing into the feet, lifting the hips, coming up to your bridge position, sliding the block, low or medium height, right underneath your sacrum, the end of the tailbone. Let the hips rest. Make sure you feel sturdy. Arms down by the sides, then lift one leg up at a time towards the ceiling. Try to find a spot where it takes minimal effort. Your legs will just kind of hang out on their own. Breath. Giving our legs a little break. Bending the right knee into the chest, lowering the left leg all the way down. It's not going to come all the way to the floor, that's okay. And both legs coming back up to center. Switch, left knee in towards the chest, right leg lowers. Bringing both legs back up to center. Maybe bringing the soles of the feet together into like a reclined butterfly without grabbing the feet.
Don Bacon's lies get more outrageous by the day. I passed a law to crack down on child
Extending the
abuse
legs all the way
and
back
voted
up
to
to the
dramatically
ceiling.
increase funding for
Kind of
law
getting back
enforcement.
into your resting
As a
spot.
dad, our kids'
Taking
safety
a
is my top
breath or
priority.
two more.
I'm Tony Vargas, and I approve this message.
Letting yourself melt to the mat. Bending one knee at a time, coming all the way back down to the floor. Press into the feet enough to lift your hips up from off of the block.